Hey everyone, I wanted to give you some modifications here for a lot of the 22-minute hardcore moves that are straining on our body, and depending on where you're at, they could cause you some injury. So I've got 9 moves that I'm going to go through, and I wanted to give you some basic modifications in general for any move that you're doing. So basic modifications, and I'm going to show you with a squat jump in just a second. If there's jumping, you can take out the jumping. So no matter what it is, take out the jump. You can also decrease the speed. So if it's just going too fast for you, just do half as many reps or a third of as many reps. Go at your own speed. If the range of motion is hurting your knees or your joints or whatever part of your body, just don't go as low. And I'll show you that with a couple moves. And then the last one is, if you're using weights, get rid of the weights. Do it without the weights. Focus on your form first. Form is always super important. So I'm going to show you with a squat jump. And actually, look, I've got weights on the ground. Number one rule to working out is having a safe environment, so move any weights out of the way. So here we've got a squat jump. So if you're doing a squat jump, that might not be comfortable for everybody. So again, I said you can take out the jumping part. So instead of the jump, you can do a calf raise, or you can just do a squat here. Okay, maybe you're okay with the jump, but you can't keep up with the video and your form's starting to slip, your back's starting to arch, things are starting to get out of alignment, so the video's going like this. You can go a little slower, get your bearings. The other one was decrease your range of motion. So you can do a squat jump instead of a squat jump, and you're going to still be getting a lot out of the exercise. Same thing as if you decided to take out the jump and you're here, still not comfortable, just don't go as low, okay? So those are going to work with every move that you do. Those are going to be the ways that you modify. I have 9 moves that I'm going to go over. First one's going to be the side plank open. This one, you're in your plank position. You've got weights in hand, and you're opening to one side and then to the other. So if it's uncomfortable, you feel like that arm's pulling behind you, get rid of the weight. Okay? So you can get rid of the weight. The other thing you can do, depending on what's more comfortable for you, decrease your range of motion. In this case, it's going to be your lever. So there's 2 ways to do that. You can drop to your knees, side plank, with or without the weight, or really literally decreasing your range of motion, hand up, okay? That can be down on your toes, hand up, and you're just shifting your balance around. Still working same muscles, building up to that side plank open, but without hurting yourself. Second exercise, we've got our push-up. So you're doing your push-up. You're on in the video, they're on their hands and their toes. You're finding, maybe your head's out of alignment, maybe your hips are towards the ceiling, and you only know this if you videotape yourself, right? Or you're getting down here and you can't get up. So if you can't do the push-up, hips in alignment, head in alignment, drop to those knees. Same thing as that with that side plank open. Again, if you're still getting down and not able to get up, so say you get down here and you sort of have to do a cobra thing to get up, just decrease your range of motion. So go down 1 inch, go down 2 inches. You can do that on your knees or your toes. Trust me when I say you'll still be working, but you'll build up to the exercise more effectively so that you'll be able to get stronger without injuring your body. The third exercise, the beloved burpee. So for your burpee, regular burpee, hands come down, feet come out, pop back in, and you're up. That's a super intense exercise. So how to modify this one? First modification, you're down, walk out, walk in, walk in. So I took out the jumping, right? The other thing you can always do, again, is slow it down. Say that's not comfortable for you. Change that range of motion a little bit. Excuse me. Change that range of motion a little bit. So this is part of a chair. You can use a bench. You can use a couch. Something that's steady. You can use a stair. Whatever's stable. But come out. Right. So I have taken away some of the strain on my back. Or out, walk out, and in. That's still too much. I don't have a wall down here. Well, I do, but not where I can videotape. So I'm just going to use this pole, pretending to be a wall. You can do out, in, out, in. Another modification, move this out of the way. standing burpee, reverse lunge, arms come up, lunge, arms come up. Okay, so just do what works for you on that one. You're still going to be working, but you have to work effectively so that you're not injuring your body, so that you can get stronger and be able to do that full move without injury, because we really don't want to get injured doing these moves. Another type of burpee is that frog burpee. Now this one's kind of brutal. You're down here, your feet come out, and then you're back here. That's a lot on your knees, a lot on your back. I know in the video they show out, out, in. That might not be great for all of us still. So my modification on this one, because we really want to get those quads working, is get down in a squat, okay? Hold here, similar to the standing burpee, but hold low and do that reverse lunge. So standing burpee I was standing, oops, as I fell over, standing in between. For the frog burpee, challenge you to stay low. Whatever your low is, so your low could be here, it could be here. Leg out, in. Other leg out, in. So do what works for you, do what works for your body. Mountain climber. All right, so mountain climber, we're on the ground in your plank. If you're not comfortable with a plank on your hands and toes, chances are you shouldn't be doing a mountain climber on your hands and toes. But mountain climber looks like this, knees in. So they might be going like this in the video. You can slow it down, okay? You can grab your chair or your bench or your couch, whatever it is. Make sure it's steady. Do your mountain climber here. Or grab your wall, right? So you can do your mountain climber here. Or you can do a march. Because the key is to engage these abdominal muscles. And if you're not comfortable, say you've got wrist problems, shoulder problems, or you can't support your back in that plank, do it standing. Totally effective. Let's see here. 6 pull-up. So everybody knows what a pull-up looks like with a pull-up bar. I don't have a pull-up bar downstairs, but you've got a few modifications here. I have this band. You can get door attachments for them. I literally just have it wrapped around a pillar in my basement. And what you do is get a thicker or thinner band depending on the resistance you want. Got a slight angle to my back, so I'm not curved with my spine. Slight angle at my hip. My spine is long. Pull down and extend. Pull down and extend. Modification here. Work similar muscles. It's a little different, but you can do it with weights. You can do an overhead press, or you can do, show you this way, squeeze through those back muscles, okay? Gorilla crawls. Let me move this out of the way. So we've got our gorilla crawls. These ones are pretty rough. Knees back, all sorts of challenging depending on where you're at and if you have any limitations. So your gorilla crawl is this, right? Can hurt your knees, can hurt your back. What we're going to want to do to modify, toes point out, legs are wide, you're down into a plie squat, chest is up. When I say chest up, we're not like this, chest is up. First option, hop, 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 hop. Too much, walk, walk, okay? And then if that's too much, take out the movement, okay? If that's too much, decrease your range of motion. Still gonna work really hard. Water bug, number 8. Water bug. I actually am not even gonna show you the water bug. I'm gonna show you the modification to begin with because I can't safely even demonstrate the water bug. But this is the one where we're in our plank and we gracefully hop to the left, hop to the right. So what I do is I hop my legs, walk my hands, hop my legs, walk my hands. Another modification, drop to your knees. Walk your hands to one side, walk your hands to the other side. So I'll show you that on the side view as well. So I can't hop my whole body, so I hop my legs, hop my legs. Modification, you're on your knees, walk your hand, or just hold your plank. And then my 9th move is the mountain squat. This is the one where you have a weight. Forget which video this is in. Coming down to the ground on your back. And again, I'm not even doing this like the folks in the video. I have to use my hand a little bit to get up. That's your mountain squat. That one's pretty rough. So you can do it without the weight. You can get rid of the weight. Depending on how your knees and your joints and everything feel, get down to the ground on your back and get up. And notice I can do it without using my hands, without the weight. So I could do either of those modifications, either using my hands to get up or no weight, as long as I'm doing it safely. The other thing that I suggest here is do a squat with a knee up. Squat with a knee up, because then you're still working those muscles in your legs for the squat, and you're still working your abdominals with the knee up, but you're taking out that strain on your back with us trying to get off the floor. You can get rid of the weight, do the same modification. So it's a squat with a knee up, squat with a knee up. Hopefully you guys found this helpful. If you have any other ones, because I'm sure there are other ones, let me know and we will record it for you.